Okay, I had to refill my video because I realized I was calling Harry Hopkins Harry Hodgkins. That's just wrong, and I'm not gonna post that. So I'm gonna hop back to the discussion board on my computer. So just to reflect on what we learned this week, we learned about how and why the social work profession was created. We learned about prominent figures like Jane Addams, Mary Richmond, Jane Huey, E. Franklin Frazier. I don't know if I said Harry Hopkins yet, but Harry Hopkins too. He was in there. We learned about settlement houses. We learned about one of the most popular ones, which was Hull House, and that was created by Jane Addams. And she put it in the she established it in like a high immigrant area just to provide services for them because they were really lacking during that time. So she provided services like daycare, kindergarten, art classes, adult literacy classes, just stuff like that to help those people. Mary Richmond was known for establishing casework as a profession in the social work field. She thought that that was important and stuff like that. E. Franklin Frazier was known for his work with the African American community. And I think it was at Howard University. He established the School of Social Work there. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Um, and then Harry Hopkins was known for his work during the Great Depression. He was the advisor to, it was Roosevelt. No, it was not Roosevelt. I can't remember who it was. I think it was FDR, but he's a Roosevelt. So, okay, I was right. I think I was right. Okay, moving on. But he was known for his work there, and I know there was a lot of mixed emotions about his work because he believed in sending the people back to work and giving them jobs instead of giving free government handouts, which during the Great Depression I could understand how it could upset some people about his whole approach because it was already hard enough to get jobs. So I could see that. And what did I already know? I really didn't know too much about social work. I knew about Jane Addams and her work with child welfare, but that was about the extent of my knowledge. And then what surprised me the most is, okay, I'm going to connect some theories here between my different classes, but really what surprised me the most was how people were they were fine with leaving other people exactly where they were, even if they were struggling, because it didn't outwardly affect them. So, yeah, kind of just like the oppression in a sense. That's what really surprised me. But during that time, it's also not too surprising, not to say the word surprise too much. Um, and then I think I kind of explained why I think it surprised me. And then a time during social work, I would have liked to kind of help with women's rights and suffrage. That's just always been an interesting topic to me. And if I could time travel and go back in time, you'll catch me there advocating. Oh my goodness. So I'd like advocate for the women. You know, I'd petition I'd go to my representatives in the government, even though they really wouldn't want to listen to me. I would go and I would just tell them what's up, bringing awareness to what you want to change really actually helps a lot. Just pushing the information out and getting it more widely spread is kind of a good way to just help further it. And so I think I've talked about what issues I would like to fight on. So like women's rights, the right to vote, just being able to be free and independent in a society and not having to rely on somebody else. Well, not even having to, being forced to rely on somebody else because you have no option. So that's kind of what I would like to do. But that's about the end of my video. So thank you all for watching the video. I'm excited to watch your guys's and see your stance on everything.